and now she trying to come back and get us. Nah, baby. You build up that team and you show them people what you can't do. Okay?
Cause I ain't working for you, bitch. I'm staying at home. My goddamn kid.
Period, boo.
All right, what's poppin', co-workers? Welcome to season 3 of Black at Work. Hey, Anessa.
Hey, Dana. Whoop whoop.
We missed you guys so much, and we're finally set up at home. Thank the Lord.
Girl, won't he do it?
Won't he do it? We hope you guys like the new website, the new logo, the new Instagram, the new Twitter, the new Facebook, the new show format, new. Get into it.
Oh, come on, new.
So we're excited, and we're excited for you guys to see, what we have in store for you guys. So just a quick update, Jazz is no longer with us. She's focusing on other projects, and we wish her well.
Yes. Shout out to Jazz.
Yeah, we wish you well.
Yeah, definitely.
So since we've started the show, we've had so many people reach out to us wanting to be guests to share their experiences, but they weren't in the Dallas area. So now the coolest part about being able to record from home is that now we get to hear from everybody. If you work at the Bojangles in Atlanta,
Bojangles.
and somebody got you fucked up, we want to hear from you. So if you have a podcast microphone, or not a podcast microphone, but any microphone, a lot of y'all niggas be rapping and stuff. But if you have a microphone and an interesting work-related story, email us at blackatworkpod@gmail.com so that you can be featured in our Down to Business segment. Whether your experience is funny, educational, inspirational, or just messed up, we still want to hear from you. So yeah. I'm really excited to open up our doors past the Dallas area.
I know, me too.
I think that's gonna be great.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good thing, because it's like, dang, we can only reach so far being here.
Right.
So now it's like Dana said, y'all at Bojangles out in Atlanta, shout out.
Shout out to Bojangles.
Look, when ain't nobody got on they mask or they gloves, they
Honestly, our studio has always had this functionality, but we didn't trust it. So
I know, yeah. Well, like at first it was like, what do we do? Do we like record from home? Like what do we do? So I hope it's just you know what I've been thinking though? Like everybody been doing stuff at home, like Wendy Williams. You see all these people doing stuff at home. I'm like, people gonna get too comfortable. They gonna get used to this and be like, look, I ain't going back to the studio.
Okay.
So don't let it sound good now. We're gonna be doing everything virtual.
Okay. I do miss the studio though. I really do.
Yeah, I do too though.
Yeah, we really do miss the studio. So guys, if you've noticed, we did not start the show with a fuck you letter. And that was on purpose because we got so many fuck yous during quarantine that we're going to spend the Down to Business segment reading you all's hilarious fuck yous. So right on over to the water cooler. Did you care about Lil Boosie bragging about having his son raped again?
What? Hold on, wait, what? I didn't know. Hold on, you got to what?
So do you know any of this backstory at all?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so Lil Boosie, first of all, he's like the gay Al Sharpton, but in a negative way, because every time something gay happens, like he has to be the first one to say something about it. So that's why I think he might be, he probably needs to go to therapy. But anyway, so a while back, he said that he was going to make sure that his son wasn't gay by setting him up to have oral pleasures by a female prostitute. And so
I'm sorry, come again?
Yeah. So basically he had his 12-year-old son raped by an older lady. so that he can get experience being with a woman.
Appalled.
And he brags about it. Like he's like, yeah, I made my son a man. So of course, niggas and friends is all like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because a lot of y'all niggas don't know that y'all too have been raped at 12. But okay, that's a different topic. But yeah, so he's getting dragged for that. He got dragged for some comments he made about Dwayne Wade's daughter.
I did hear about that.
And yeah, so like I said, he's like the gay Al Sharpton, but in a negative way. Like anytime something is happening in the LGBTQIA plus community, he always got something to say. Um, anyway, moving the right the hell along. Khloe Kardashian was rumored to be pregnant, and niggas started clowning her, telling her she owes Jordan Woods an apology and shit. But turns out she's not pregnant. So she put out this long Twitter press release talking about it's her life. And if she was pregnant, so what? You guys are being mean. But she didn't think about how mean she was being to Jordan. But anyway, somebody responded to her like, Khloe, I don't understand. You was just on Keeping Up with the Kardashians talking about you wanted to get pregnant by him again, and he agreed. So now you're saying it's your business?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Girl, you
Uh,
and your family. And you know what's funny? I used to like them when I was younger. Like I used to think they was bomb, but when I found out they were stealing from black women and
girl.
lying on black women and doing the crazy, stupid ass shit that they be doing, what they be calling Kim Kardashian on Twitter? Malcolm X.
Ah! No, not Malcolm X, girl. Like I've never been a Kardashian family. Like I never watched their shows or anything like that. But Tristan Thompson, we've talked about this on the show before.
Yeah.
Like, girl, bye. She deserves better. Anyway,
She really does deserve better. I mean, he is really just a sorry ass, a,
like,
a sorry ass
and
dude.
can
And
he,
you want 2 kids by him?
girl, and can he even play basketball for real? Like, is there Michael Jordan on the court or like,
I
like,
mean, you know what? I'm not up on my basketball knowledge, and my best friend gonna kick my ass for this, but I'm sure he's still playing.
okay,
Yeah, I'm sure he's still playing.
Kim, bye.
But
I mean,
right,
look, not
Malcolm
Kim.
X,
Yes.
and what else they call her? Martin Luther Kim,
Oh
because
no,
of course she has some shit to say about the whole Ahmaud Arbery situation.
of course.
And some new information came out today that he was walking past the construction site of a home. Well, anyway, let me start over. If you guys don't know or have been living under a rock, Ahmaud Arbery was killed February 23rd by a white father and son who armed themselves as he was jogging through the neighborhood. A couple of months prior to that, in December, he was seen on a security camera footage walking through a vacant construction site home. So of course, these white people, they say that he looks suspicious and decided to kill him. You know, typical story. It's been going on for weeks. You guys know that. So now it's come out. His mother is saying, "Fuck that! I want them to have the death penalty." Which, thank God.
Period.
Period. Thank God for that, because I feel like black people are always forced to like say, "Oh, I forgive the person that killed my relative," but the mom was like, "No, fuck that. Give them the death penalty." And I support her 1,000%. His friends have come out and just talked about what a good person that he was, whatever. So this new article that came out today from the Associated Press clarifies the construction video. Basically, he was in there and stopped for a drink of water, guys. That's what it is, according to an attorney for the homeowner that owned the home. So it's just like all of this shit was for no reason.
I don't care if he stopped in there to pee. I mean, I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But what does me stopping in a construction site have to do with me being killed? Those do not go hand in hand. there are houses being built every day. There are houses being built in my neighborhood. And sometimes if I'm walking, I'll go by and be like, oh, look at this,
Right.
like, why can't, I hate when people try to justify, oh, well, they have to find a reason. Oh, well, he was doing this. So, I mean, that's why. No, like, hunted that man down, killed him. And like you said, I'm down for the death penalty, period.
The camera footage was from December, and he was murdered in February. Just to give you guys some perspective of what they're trying to link together. They're trying to say, "Oh, he was so suspicious," but why y'all kill him 2 months later?
2 months
Makes no
later,
sense.
girl.
2 months later.
Wow.
So, in more white people whiting news, we have Breonna Taylor, who I'm sure you've heard about now. She was the young EMT that was
Mhm.
in Kentucky, shot dead by the Kentucky police inside of her own fucking home by they were trying to serve a warrant to somebody that they already had in police custody. It was a botched police raid. The Kentucky police have admitted to it being botched, and now her family wants answers, and so do we.
I
We're
sure.
tired.
So how can y'all explain this? Can y'all explain it to me? And what are y'all doing about it? What's gonna happen?
And we're tired. It's like we're in the middle of a pandemic, and then you guys are further terrorizing us by
Hello.
giving us more trauma of this whole "we don't have a right to live" thing that you guys love so much. It's just super fucked up that we even have to. I don't really have the words, honestly. I don't.
I don't either. And you said they shot at her how many times?
They shot at her 20 times, 8 of them landed.
What reason do you need to shoot 20 times? And what detective didn't provide information on the 10-4? We have so and so. We have him here in custody. Like, when did y'all did y'all not get clear communication that he was already there? Like, what's going on?
And I want to know what made her so threatening inside of her own home that warranted 20 shots
20
fired in her
shots.
directions. Like, what could she have possibly been doing when the police knocked on her door? And she's one of y'all, Blue Lives, nigga. I mean, she part of that clique a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a smidge. No, I'm just playing.
Right.
I'm just playing. Shout out to all the EMTs out there and the essential workers. We so
Yeah.
appreciate you guys
For sure. Yeah.
for what you guys are doing. But yeah, super fucked up, but more of the same. I still don't have the words. But anyway, in coronavirus news. So, I know. I saved it for last on purpose. According to prepared remarks released to the media, the former federal vaccine chief, Dr. Rick Bright, is going to tell Congress that the Trump administration was unprepared for COVID-19 and that the pandemic can outpace the Spanish flu if the US government fails to coordinate an effective response. So, I mean, I know a lot of us, we weren't around when the Spanish flu happened, but I think the first wave of the Spanish flu killed maybe 3 to 6 million people, and the second wave killed 20 million people. So it's not looking good. Niggas is also going back outside. I told you the other day I took a ride to Balch Springs here in Dallas and stopped at Williams Chicken.
Now, come on, Williams.
Come on, Williams.
Come on now.
Okay. And that's exactly what the fuck I got with some fries. And it was good as hell. But none of them niggas had on no gloves, no masks, nothing. And where I live is in Dallas. It's a north suburban area. You can't even go inside of a store without having a mask on. Like, if you roll up in there and they like, they don't see no mask, they be like, turn your black ass right around. But down in Balch Springs, which is, maybe 20, 30 minutes from where I live, nobody's wearing masks, nobody's wearing gloves. Inside that Williams Chicken, people were coming in and out. Like, it was just like, what corona?
Right.
And that's why I feel like that's part of the reason why we're dying at disproportionate rates, because the severity of the virus, I guess, is not being communicated or not being taken serious or not being enforced in these areas. That's a huge thing. So it's just one thing after another.
I feel like, we're not taking it serious. I feel like it is. I feel like they know it is being communicated to them, but they just gonna do what they want to do. I'm dealing with that even in my own home. My own dude don't even want to like stay at home. He still want to go see his auntie and his cousin, and I'm like, look. So it's just like I don't understand. Like I get on Snapchat and see friends and cousins, and they got 25 people over to the house for
Okay, nigga parties.
hello, 25 people over the house, crab boils, crawfish boils. They doing everything. And I'm just like, nobody got on no mask, nobody got on no gloves, and nobody is social distancing. I'm like, are y'all not in the same? Are we not in the same world? Because I'm not doing this. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You know what's funny? I know, like, some of you guys who've listened to our past episodes, and you can see, like, as the coronavirus was coming down, like, even us, we weren't taking it as serious as it turned out to be. Like, we were just kind of like, what? This shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, no shit, guys. This is spreading, and it's gonna spread. There's nothing that can stop it because there's no vaccine or anything that can cure it. So please, 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 my people, stay at home. I've had to go off on my mama too. Just tell your old ass relatives to stay at home, your goofy
right.
cousins stay at home. I mean, because honestly, and just on a personal level, COVID has touched my family, my close friends,
Mine
people that
too.
I know,
Hmm.
and it's not going away. So just be careful. But in more COVID news, prisons are now having extreme coronavirus problems. There are several activist groups pleading with judges to release nonviolent offenders. This one guy wrote an expose, and I hate that I didn't save it, but I think his prison was in Ohio or something. He said that like 80% of the prison inhabitants had coronavirus.
Girl, you lying.
No, no, I'm not lying. Which is crazy, but it's crazy too because they are actually letting people out of jail, like your boy Paul Manafort.
Mm.
If you guys remember Paul Manafort, he was sentenced to prison earlier this year. His wife was all in the courtroom talking about what about our children? Bitch, what about Tyrone and them children for getting 10
Hello,
years for selling weed? But anyway, they released him so that he won't get coronavirus, and he's gonna serve the rest of his sentence, which ends in November 2024 at home. Ain't that some fuck shit? And
girl.
more white people getting off. Your boy Takashi 69. Before y'all come for me, I know he's not white, but he's white. Don't play. Y'all
What
know
is
he's
he? He
white.
is white, ain't he?
He's a white Mexican.
Oh,
Like he's like, how they have the different ethnic groups. Like Takashi, for me, he's a little bit carried away because he be saying nigga and all that, and I don't play that shit. But anyway, they let his whack ass out of jail, and of course he's trolling, he's talking shit. He had the most Instagram. He blew up Instagram when he went live,
mhm.
basically defending snitching and shit, talking about, well, they snitched on me, so I'm snitching. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I feel like I'm in an alternate universe. Like, the shit is that's happening now is like, what is this? We got niggas snitching, okay. Our president is on crack. We got men out here getting their 12-year-old sons raped, white people walking into homes killing people for no reason, again, and then white people killing people running through neighborhoods on a reason again. Like, I feel like the whole world's just on some other shit.
Girl, period. And that's going back to that Takashi 69 thing. The thing that gets me, they had, like you said, they had like what 2 million plus viewers or whatever on his live. I'm baffled at what entertains people these days. Like y'all really sitting up here, 2 million of y'all are sitting up here
Right.
entertained by this man sitting up here talking about all this BS with a lace front on, with a colorful lace front on that old boy did from the City Girls do his hair. I don't know.
Wait a minute. That's a real lace front? I heard it was a lace front.
That is a lace front. And he looked a little, I don't know what happened to him up in prison, but he was, flying his little lace front, talking about tongue out. You a little too happy. Looking like the No Rush Challenge. But girl, yeah, I was
no.
girl, I can't. I'm just like, y'all are too. I have no interest in him or anything. So whatever.
Me neither. Like, don't even talk about that nigga. But y'all stay indoors. The New York
Please.
Times reported that 25 million more people left their house this week other than prior weeks, since more cities are opening back up. Stay safe. So your family members be safe. And that's it for the new water cooler. Okay, guys, so as promised, today for our Down to Business segment, we are going to read all of these fuck yous that you guys have submitted since we have been on hiatus. So, the first fuck you comes from our coworker E.
Hey E.
Hey E. He says, "Hey y'all, I stumbled across the show last fall and I have been tuned in ever since. It's refreshing to hear from y'all each week and get a good laugh. Now on to these stupid ass, cheapskate, nosy ass, where are some motherfuckers I work for? Come on." So I'm a front desk supervisor at a hotel. Last October, the property was bought by a new company. These bitches didn't have any benefits, no health insurance. We're supposed to have paid time off, but I ain't seen shit of it at all for us to accept that we had a motherfucking job still. So basically, they didn't have any benefits. They just wanted them to be happy they had a job. Fuck that.
Job, please.
Right. Then they always got some new shit they implementing because they the kind that just pull shit from their ass because they're so stupid and want folks to fuck up so they can fire them. They worried about what the front desk staff is doing, but y'all not worried about the director of sales, Big Wyatt.
Big what?
But y'all not worried about the director of sales, big wide white ass, not bringing in any fucking clients.
Wide, like clump.
Big wide white ass. Come on, big wide white. She don't do shit but sit in her office being nosy so she can go snitch to the owners. See, bitch, that's why you got that dry ass cough. She also the reason. Right, she got the Rona. She also the reason one of the front desk girls got fired. She couldn't stand her and was in them damn owners' ear 24/7. It's a special place in hell for white women like her because they just fuck with black people and expect to get away with it. Nah, motherfucker, you got the right ones here. Now the owners' incompetent asses are trying to install a camera in the back office in case there's an emergency. Now this camera looks like it's just piercing your fucking soul every time you back there, and bitch, what emergency gonna happen back there? I know, right? Ain't nobody in this hotel due to the damn COVID-19. You motherfuckers just want to watch the niggas on camera and hear what we saying so y'all can fire us and bring in y'all own people. I hope you motherfuckers tune in one day when we're talking about all three of your asses and get your feelings hurt, sorry ass motherfuckers. Coworker, I love you. Yeah. Hope the occupancy drop enough in this bitch so I can have a vacation and fill out more applications.
Okay.
To all of you ladies, much love and success. Thank you, coworker. Thank you. And he also he attached a picture of the camera, and I swear to God, it looked like one of them some kind of feel like somebody's watching me.
Okay, like, first of all, I don't need y'all. What if I'm back here picking my nose? What if I'm back here, like, can you just imagine having a camera at our desk at work? I don't need y'all watching me. I don't need y'all seeing what I'm doing. Like, Come on now, move along.
Exactly, because I'm finna steal all these pens and sticky notes and K cups and
Girl, for real, we
you know,
taking Keurig cups
on the real. That's probably why they put that camera back there
now,
on y'all
right?
ass. Y'all back there stealing paper clips and shit. I'm just playing. Nah, that's hella fucked up that they did that. But yeah, they on some sneaky shit. They always are.
Right.
They
All
always
the
are.
time. All the
And
time.
shout out to you, E. And fuck those people you work with, just like you said in the body of your email.
Right. Make sure they listen to the podcast.
That's right. Change their goddamn life.
Right. That's funny. So this is an update from one of our coworkers. She says, "Hey booze. Hey girl. Just wanted to send an update on my fuck you. Fortunately, since sending this email, I've actually officially received my promotion and will now be the director of client services at my company." Come on, director. Yes, she says, "I start my new role on Monday, but it's still fuck them for making me wait so long. If I was a Becky, I would have been a senior VP already. LMAO." You right.
Facts.
Anyway, missing you guys so much and hoping you all are staying safe and healthy. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Thank you, girl. And shout out to you for being promoted to the director of client service. I always love them titles that got director of client services and come on now.
Right, an important bad bitch. You heard me.
Right. Okay. But yeah, shout out to you, girl. I'm so happy that you got a promotion. And even though, that they like to, how they like to do us. They would have already been Becky. You right, would have already been a senior VP, but that's okay. You still got your blessing, so we're gonna receive it and side eye them motherfuckers.
When you walk into work every day, be like, yeah, I got this job, bitch.
Right.
Okay, guys. So our next fuck you is from our coworkers, and she definitely does not want us to use her name. She says, "Hey, ladies, I just want to give a fuck you to my boss. We can come his." Now this is funny. She said we can call his dumbass Fred. Now when she said that, I immediately imagined Fred Flintstone.
Hold on now, I like Fred now.
Well, we're going to call his dumbass Fred. Fred is annoying as hell. I left a large company to go to a small company, and Fred is my new boss. The money was right, and I thought I would have the opportunity to make a bigger impact with the new, smaller company. Emphasis on thought. I actually thought wrong. Fred is the definition of a motherfucker with book sense and no damn common sense or people skills. I love reading letters from y'all because I always read them in a black ass voice.
I know, right?
He's never wrong, defensive, and he is just immature as hell. Every day we start our day with a quick team meeting. I was 2 minutes late one day, and when I got on this virtual meeting, I could tell Fred, and my other 3 teammates had been talking shit. I was like, okay, let me see what the fuck they were talking about because they're all smirking and shit.
Right.
I had been running a weekly meeting the previous 3 weeks, and this upcoming week, another coworker was going to relieve me and run that meeting. Fred, my boss, says, "Hey Ben, why don't you tell everyone how much you loved Kiera's slides for that weekly meeting?" The group starts laughing except for my black ass. I'm like, I know this motherfucker did not. I showed Ben's punk ass the presentation 4 weeks prior, and he had no comment but started talking shit to everyone about it behind my back. So, of course, my petty ass thanked him for sharing his sentiments when I asked him prior to the meeting starting. But more importantly, why the hell is a manager being messy and stirring up shit?
Right.
Oh, you listen to this show, you know about
girl.
you know that's what they do. In addition to being messy, Fred is a control freak. Damn. Is him and Big Bird like best pals? He literally cannot delegate a fucking thing without putting his hands on it. I'm not talking about feedback that a manager should give. His ass will literally assign you something and tell you to run with it, then do it himself instead of articulating what he actually wants. We have meetings with other teams in the office and make agreements about an hour After that meeting, Fred changes his mind and does what the fuck he wants without talking to anyone. Then has the nerve to look at everyone else like they're crazy when they question it. Ain't that some privilege for your ass? Anyway, fuck Fred for fuck Fred, receding hairline, having ass, and being
Oh,
called ass too. I hope y'all are safe and welcome back. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Kiera.
Our coworkers reads be everything. They be reading.
Everything.
Y'all be reading these people wide white ass, and she got on hairline receipt, but you be coming with it, okay?
Our niggas be reading these people to sleep on these fuck yous.
Right, for real.
That sounds just like Big Bird.
Just like Big Bird. And what was you about to say, Dana?
I was just about to say, should we give an update on Big Bird while we're at it?
Yeah, we can. That's actually a great segue.
Okay, so well, you guys who listen to our show, especially like from the beginning, you know, me and Anessa, we work with this lady who is described exactly like Fred in Kiera's letter, but yeah, so our company, due to COVID-19, has made some changes. As you guys know, Anessa was moved to another team, and I was put on furlough for a couple of months. And unfortunately, Big Bird got laid off, guys. All that karma came back and bit her in the ass.
In the wide white ass.
Okay, so I know we're going off topic. But we gotta tell them how we found out how she got laid off.
Okay,
You
yeah,
you gotta tell it because you was there. I was late. I was late to
girl. Like Dana said, our company has made a whole bunch of changes, and furloughs, layoffs, salary cuts, which I'm a product of. I wish Dana's blessed. I wish I was in her shoes because y'all know I love my job so much. So, but no, anyway. So my job, I'm on another team. Y'all already know I'm on another team. I'm 3 months into this new team. I'm not on her team anymore, and I get a calendar invite out of the blue. With her and like 12 other people from our past team, which is Dana's team that she's on currently, or that she was on before she got furloughed or whatever. And I'm like, why are they including me on a team meeting if I'm not on their team? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So of course I get on the meeting and everybody gets on. Hi everybody, how's everybody been doing? Of course I'm on mute and I'm silent. I ain't saying a word. And Big Bird is like, well, I think Dana was like the last. I think you hadn't got on yet. She was like, well, we have enough people on now, so I'll tell you guys why I've put this meeting together. And then there's a long pause, a dramatic pause. I got laid off.
I feel so bad at laughing at someone's misfortune.
No,
but honestly, guys, if anybody deserved something like that to happen to them, it was her. This girl was malicious. She used to do spiteful shit to get people fired. She's gotten people fired. She's made people quit. She used to she's like a mean girl. Like
manipulative.
Manipulative. She's like the Gretchen Wieners of our company. Like she likes to have a whole like posse of people behind her, and she has a whole bunch of yes people. But that does not work for a bitch like me. So me and her had several issues. I mean, if you want to go back and hear like the plight of one of our issues, what episode was that? That was the one that Living for the City. Go listen to like the first 10 minutes of that and you'll see why I hate this bitch so much. But like, yeah, I joined the meeting actually. I joined the meeting 10 minutes late. And when I got there, they were on some other shit. Like,
girl,
they were all like, "Fuck!" I'm pretending like I work for McDonald's. They were like, "Fuck McDonald's. We don't give a fuck about McDonald's. Look for a new job. Don't trust McDonald's." And I'm just like, "Is this the same? Are these the same motherfuckers?"
Exactly. I'm like, oh. Bitter Becky's coming out. Bitter Becky. Like, it was Bitter Becky on 25. Okay.
No, I could not believe the hate. And also, our director, aka Robert E. Lee's grandbaby, for those of you who know about him,
Yes.
he also got laid off. So he was part of that drama that I had with them. So,
Mhm. And he didn't do shit.
he did not do shit but
He
brag
didn't.
about being Robert E. Lee grandbaby.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, Dana at first was like, no, I feel bad. I'm like, girl, she got exactly what was coming to her. She's manipulative. And then at the end of the call, she was like, what she put that call together to be manipulative because she's going to be a manager at another job where she got another job and she's going to be another manager where she has to build up a new team. So basically she got on there and tried to put bugs in people's ear like, F this company and now y'all need to come work for me. No.
Right, because she wants a posse. She wants people to come follow her so she can boss people around and just feel good about herself. How fucking low does your self-esteem have to be for you to get off on shit like that?
And
Like,
she probably lied and embellished and was like, oh yeah, I have a network of people that I can bring and I can do this and I can do that and build up a team, and now she trying to come back and get us. Nah, baby. You
right.
you build up that team and you show them people what you can't do. Okay.
Cause I ain't working for you, bitch. I'm staying at home with my goddamn kid.
Period, boo. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, F her. So our next FU, this is from our coworker. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if she wants us to say her name, but she says, "Hi, ladies. Hey, world. Hey. First, let me say I miss listening to y'all, especially now during quarantine. Oh, we back,
Aw.
girl. We back."
Yeah.
I want to give several fuck yous to my VP, director, and manager. Okay, in spring 2019, my dad died from terminal cancer. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to
I'm
hear.
sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I went on intermittent FMLA leave shortly before he died. I never abused FMLA and always kept my two-faced manager in the loop. Okay. After my dad's funeral, I got back to work just in time for Q2 review. My coworkers thought it was too soon, and maybe it was, but Black folk are conditioned to think we have to work through everything. At my review, my director said I needed to step it up and blame my accounts for why he missed budget. I was pissed. My fake ass manager sat there quiet. She knew all the trauma I experienced caring for my dad, but they needed a scapegoat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I made the mistake of talking to my VP about my review. Her response, all she heard was excuses, and I needed to separate business from personal, regardless of the circumstances. Girl, okay. I told her that management failed to have a contingency plan, and ever since then, they've been overly critical of my work and refused to promote me. So fuck you, because if I was a white coworker, our conversation and my review would have went differently. Fuck you for overlooking me for promotions while promoting my white counterparts of whom I trained, and fuck you for firing my only other black female coworker and friend. Best, Sister Anonymous.
Girl. And you hit the nail right on the fucking head. If you had been a Becky, they would have been like, oh,
Oh yeah.
Becky's father died. He had terminal cancer. It's so sad. You know, da, 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 da. We had a coworker who her son got a cold literally every 2 days. And Big Bird was home. Was like, oh, go home and be with your son. So this is more of that. Fuck, girl, so much of this shit that
So
you
much.
had in your letter pissed me off. You know that meme of Elmo behind a fire? Have you ever seen that where he
Uh-uh.
like Elmo is on fire? That's how I feel about this letter. Like I just want to set everybody on fire. Your
Yeah.
VP, the director, the manager, like they how fucking insensitive are you?
Instant.
My dad passed away from terminal cancer and I'm working through it. Becky probably would have took off for 6 weeks and
Hello.
not said. I'm working through the shit, and y'all know my work is gonna suffer because of the mental thing. Like, how I am a human. I am not a robot. I can't come in here and work and keep my mind focused solely on work while I'm at work. I'm not a robot. And like for you to expect that of me is fucking ridiculous. Like girl.
Yeah,
See, you know what? Fuck these letters. Fuck these people.
right. Got us over here all worked up and riled up. That's fucked up. Like you said, like my dad died. Like, and you took the words right out of my mouth, because that girl, you already know her name. I ain't gonna say her name. She had issues after issues after issues. But let me and Dana come up in there 10 months, 11 months pregnant, a year pregnant, baby.
Right,
my baby's been 5 months old in my stomach. I'm coming in there slain, and they wouldn't have let you. You think they would have let us out? Girl, if we going into labor, they be like, no, you get like, no. But if it's a white folks, they be, oh my God, take off, do a leave of absence. Like, they be encouraging that shit.
Y'all, we literally had to make picket signs and protest outside the job just so that Anessa could get a special cheer for her back when she was pregnant.
Hello. My big pregnant white no. Like, I should not have to get no letters. I shouldn't have to get no approvals. I'm pregnant. Like, and I'm sure Jennifer, I mean, I'm just calling out a name, who was pregnant over there, who was due in April, didn't have to do all of that. Like, it's sad. RIP and rest in peace to your father. And I hope, that pain, I don't even know that pain, but I know that never goes away. So, I mean, they're really
most definitely. And fuck all of them for real. And
yeah.
you know what? I hope that you can elevate past these people, get you another job somewhere else, and be calling the shop. And hopefully one day they'll show up in your motherfucking office looking for a damn job.
Yes, bitch. For real. And you say, no.
But thank you, girl, for your
thank you so much.
Okay, so our next fuck you is from our coworker. Oh, and she said we can't say her name. And I think it's okay. First of all, before you tell us we can say your name, you should put some phonics in this motherfucker so we can know how to pronounce it. First of all, it looks like a really pretty name, and I don't want to fuck it up. I want to call you just Sherika or just Sharika, or what sounds pretty?
I love how Dana says, or just Sharika. Come on, just Sharika.
Okay, well, your name is just Sharika. I'm sorry, just Sharika or just Sharika. Girl, please write us back and tell us how to pronounce this, because I have to know now. I have to know. It's a pretty name. I'm looking at it, how it's spelled. It's pretty. It's a gorgeous name. Okay, so anyway, she says, hey, girls, I love, 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 love your show. Thank you, princess. Thank you. It's really been my thing now that I'm working from home, but I wanted to write to y'all about my stingy, tired coworkers. Y'all ain't got no good news for us. No, I'm just playing. Okay, she says, first of all, they can't do nothing by themselves. They need my help for everything. And when I say everything, these little knuckleheads can't even tie a shoe. I'm sure of it. Damn, that's dumb. Dumb as fuck. Anyway, every day I'm late doing my assignments because I have to make sure they're good and during their work. Do you think they ever reach out and ask me if I need help with my work? No. They spend most of the day hanging out and being lazy, playing and cracking jokes with each other and literally doing no work. Oh, and every day it's a new problem for me to solve. They don't even try to figure it out themselves. They just call my name 64,000 times a day. We ain't putting up with this slavery. And soon as lunchtime comes around, they want to know if I cooked. What? And can I... Wait, hold on. As soon as lunchtime comes around, they want to know if I cooked and can I feed them. Oh, yes, I'm talking about my damn kids.
Oh, girl, this is hilarious. is hilarious.
I'm like, they dumb. They can't talk shit. I'm sorry, little baby.
Right.
That was a good one. She said, "This is not a FU, but they need to get the heck on. I'm about to fly away, change my name to Robisha." Or wait, is it Robiisha?
No.
You need to put phonics on the name.
Right.
All the names you submit. But anyway, she says, "I'm about to fly away, change my name to Robisha, and live on an island. Lord, please get rid of the Rona. I'm ready to go back to work. Can you believe it? I'm actually ready to be microaggressed every day. Ha! Love you, ladies. Jess Sharika. Thank you,
Oh,
coworker.
I love that.
I love that.
I love that. Dana was like, do y'all not have anything good for us?
Right.
And
I'm like, your coworkers is terrible. These niggas asking you if you could.
If you could, right. I'm like, dang, how well do they know you? I was like, they sound like your kids.
Right.
I love that. And please let us know your name, girl.
Yes, yeah. Write us back and tell us how to pronounce that, because that's a pretty name.
It's so
pretty.
It's so funny because you see memes and everything. Everybody is like, can we please open the schools back up? Because I'm tired of my kids. Like, girl, that's funny.
It's crazy. But I'm not tired of, well, my kids aren't school age either, but I haven't been tired of them. You know, I have 7-month-old twins, for those who may be new or don't know. And they're a load of fun. Like, I feel like if I was single with no children during this time, I'm not sure if I would have handled it well mentally.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't think that, because, and you know what? Honestly, I'm used to being alone a lot. Like, especially when I was living alone and single and didn't have kids or whatever. But I still don't think that 60, 90, 120, 18 months of lockdown would have done my mental health any good, even going to therapy. So I thank God for my kids. Like, they keep me entertained. They are funny as hell. Like, I don't know whose kids are these. I'm about to take them back to the hospital because they acting like they don't like Beyonce. But, I'm going to give them a couple of more years. I'm going to turn on Love on Top when they're about 2 or 3 and see how they react. Girl. But if not, they going back to Medical City. And that's my mom.
That's funny. Yeah, I feel the same way. If I didn't have my man and my baby, I would be going crazy because I was by myself too. But I ain't gonna lie. I texted my mama today and was like, "You sure you don't want to keep your grandson?"
Okay.
She was like, "But it's too much of a risk." I'm like, "Oh Lord, Jesus."
Nah, grandma. That's y'all new grandma ass excuse. Nah.
Right.
What happened to the old grandmas that love keeping that had all the cousins? These grandmas too fly, because even my mama, she be too popping. She be out in the streets too much to be babysitting. She ain't no real grandma. She ain't about that life.
She ain't no real grandma, right? These new age.
You ain't no real one. Right. You ain't no real grandma.
For real, but yeah. It's time for the break room.
It's the break room. It's the break room. What you gonna do? Girl, we finna spill all the tea.
Hey, it's the break room. What you gonna do? It's been a minute. Like, oh my gosh. So, of course, I have been missing y'all because y'all know I love to talk to y'all about. Y'all know I love Get Your Life, RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Did you watch, Dana? Did everybody watch? Did y'all watch the first part of the reunion, the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it being virtual? Because I did not enjoy it being virtual.
I liked it more than I thought I would.
Really?
I thought I was gonna hate it, but I think the producers did a really good job of muting people and like focusing in on who was talking or whatever. One thing that I hate is how fucking prepared Kenya's ass was. When I tell you, this raggedy bitch dragged Nene's ass to hell with a reed.
She did.
She really fucking did. did. Like, it was such a good read. You had to give that bitch her props, but
Right.
yeah, I thought it was. You know what? I hate that it's not in person because I feel like okay. No, actually, go ahead and give the recap, Fran. I'm sorry.
No, you good. So one thing I did not like it being virtual. I would have rather, I mean, they can't do it in person, but I mean, of course, they can't do it in person. But I felt like it was too much talking over each other. I felt like I couldn't hear, especially at the end of the reunion, at the end of at the end of part one, I couldn't understand what nobody was saying. And they were trying to get a really good point across. But they talked about Nene. They talked about Nene this whole time, and I felt like none of the topics were relevant to what happened in the ring. I know we still have a couple more parts to go, but still, like they brought up Nene and Wendy, which had nothing to do with the show. They talked about how Wendy. Did you see on Wendy Williams when she was like, Nene is that girl over there?
I heard about it.
And so they were like, she read her, or that's not really her friend. Okay, Wendy's not on this platform. That's my friend outside of this. Why are we even talking about that? But yes, Kenya did read her. Okay, talking about she looked like a drag queen. She don't know if she watching episode of what did she say? Episode of Real Housewives or White Chicks.
Baby, as soon as she said that, I had to call the Undertaker because bitch, I was dead. That's exactly what the fuck I was thinking. I was like, now why Mimi got on this ghost face ass? She over here looking like a member of White Chicks. That was so fucking funny. She's talking about, well, we definitely know your sons are yours because they look exactly like
you. I'm like, oh.
Damn.
She did read Nene, but I still don't like her ass. But she did read Nene, and Nene was over it, y'all. She shut down her laptop, and I watched her on YouTube. She did this, I'm gonna tell y'all what really happened. And she said she was over it. They was talking about her too much, and so she was like, she went to the bathroom. But then on the episode, she was like, I had to change my tampon. Did y'all see that? I'm like, what? Did you have to provide us with all the information?
Girl, she's so damn silly. She was just over it for that moment.
She was.
But you know what irritated me about the reunion? I don't like Eva. I figured out I don't like Eva from this reunion. She is so fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's so back and forth and wishy-washy. Go ahead, talk about it.
No, you good. So on the reunion or whatever, they brought up a lot of questions, and one specifically, they brought up the Portia Candy situation and how she talked about how what's the little girl name? What's the little baby name? Why I can't think of the little girl name right now?
Oh, baby. Portia
baby. PJ. How PJ looked like Dennis with a bow. Child. And she was, and at that time, she was upset because she was like, well, Portia need to be worried about her C-section that she just had, her C-section cut that she just had. And then she backpedaled, remember, on the show, and she was like, no, I never said that. Okay, we have a clip of you actually saying that you need to be worried about the blogs and what's going on with Dennis. And so then she talks about, and I agree with you. She's very fake. She goes back and forth. One minute she says she don't say nothing. Then the next minute she talking about, well, I don't remember saying that. Then the next minute she remembered. Girl, okay, Eva, figure it out. What you gonna be? You gonna be on this side of the fence or this side of the fence? You gonna remember or you ain't gonna remember? Anyway, her and Portia got into it, and Portia was like, say my child's name one more time. Say it one more time. I'm virtually gonna
on God, and it be like that. Like anybody speaking on your children. Now that I'm a mom, that's like, oh, you trying to die today? Like that's what that reads to me.
Hello?
Like don't speak on nobody's kids in no way, shape, or form or fashion. Don't mention my kids. Don't bring them up in conversation on some negative shit. Ever, bitch, or that show throws. So I feel Portia's passion there. And Eva does deserve a slap for that shit. She's so fake. And did you hear that part when she was like, yeah, I said it. I just forgot I had said it. Bitch, now I've been pregnant and I've had pregnancy brain. But if I'm talking shit, I know, I remember the shit that I talk. You know what you said.
And my thing is, why do y'all backpedal? You know that we have clips of it. So why won't you just go ahead and be honest? That's what I don't get.
And then they go run the clip and make you look
stupid. So what's the point of that? Anyway, they denounced, or not denounced, or they pronounced Kandi as the new Bone Collector because Sheree ain't there. It was so funny because Watch What Happens Live with Andy. Sheree was on Watch What Happens Live after the reunion, and Sheree, Andy asked Sheree, well, do you think, Kenya said that she thinks that NeNe practiced or paid somebody to write her reads, and Sheree was like, I wouldn't put it past her, girl. Yeah, Sheree was like, I wouldn't put it past her.
Wait. She said that NeNe pays somebody to write her reads.
Yes.
Nah. One thing, NeNe is a whole lot of things, but one thing that she is, and y'all can't take away from her, she's fucking funny. She knows how to read, and she been reading bitches on this show before they even got the type of money that they have. So I don't even see the point of her even needing to do that. But if she was doing it, it's probably some queen down in Atlanta.
Hello,
like these bitches. Who she needs to hire is the motherfucker who's writing the headlines on Gossip. Have you ever read Gossip?
I mean, a long time ago. I haven't looked at it recently.
Girl, they headlines be fucking hilarious. Now, if I wanted to pay somebody to read somebody for me, it's gonna be the nigga that's writing Gossip headlines. That shit is funny. Y'all, the people who know Gossip know what I'm talking about. Right. But anyway.
Well, yeah, so the second part is coming on this Sunday, so on Bravo. So make sure y'all watch that. And we're a little late, but that's okay. We'll talk about it. But I do want to mention, y'all know I told y'all that I was going to start watching more of the franchise of Real Housewives, period. And so Real Housewives of Beverly Hills just started the new season. And the only reason why I'm watching it, because it is white, is because Garcelle is on there. Garcelle, y'all might know her as Fancy from Jamie Foxx show. She's on there. She's bringing a whole different vibe, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to support Garcelle because I love her. It's so messed up because her ex-husband, was cheating on her for 5 years, and she had no idea. She has 2 kids by him. He was cheating on her for 5 years. She asked one day for his phone, took his phone. He had a text that said, I love you. She was like, what's this? And he admitted that he had been having an affair on her for 5 years. So she has a really good story. And I'm watching that. So if y'all want to watch that comes on Wednesday nights on Bravo.
Shout out to my Haitian sister, Garcelle Beauvais. Yes. She is so beautiful and just so amazing. Like, her smile is just infectious, and I'm sure she's bringing it to the show.
She is.
And she has a set of twins too, right?
Yes, they are twins. Yes. I'm like, are they twins? Yeah, they're twins.
Yeah, she has a set of twins. So shout out to my fellow Haitian and my fellow twin mom, Fancy. But yeah, you know what? Because you're watching it, I might tune in because I don't mind white drama.
Girl, they got so much money, it don't make sense. They be arguing about the little pettiest stuff that don't even matter. But yeah, she's bringing Will Smith's wife on the new ex-wife, excuse me, not Jada. I can't remember her name. Cherie, I think is her name, on the next episode. So she's bringing a different type of, she bringing us up on in there. But anyway, so for a Love and Hip Hop update, y'all know I got to give y'all Love and Hip Hop updates. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is on right now, but it just stopped because of the coronavirus. So it's like no more episodes. There's no season finale. There's no reunion. That's crazy. And it's been so funny, y'all. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't look Dana like
girl, I do not care. I'm so sick of these niggas. How do y'all watch that? I have tried. Like, they just be standing behind a green screen. yeah, I'm going to the studio today, working on my music.
Exactly.
I'm ready to blow up. And it'd be like you never hear about these niggas. Like, y'all been working on y'all music on Love and Hip Hop for a decade. Like, I don't know, but I ain't mad they off air. Shit.
And you know what's so funny? It's so funny because this one of the girls, Akbar, who's Candy's cousin, I'm the queen of Atlanta. I'm the queen of Atlanta. Where are your hits at? Where your Billboard? Where's your Billboard hit at? How are you the queen of it? And Spice, who's the dance reggae, person on there, she's like, where are y'all hits? Y'all, everybody's arguing to be the queen of Atlanta, but nobody ain't got no hits. So, like, girl, it's just I watch it because it's so entertaining and it's funny, and I like to see them. If it ain't me in the drama, I'm with it. So, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood though, Princess filed for divorce. Did you see that?
I am actually very shocked that she did. And no, I didn't. You just told me. I'm shocked. Because, I talk shit about her all the time when you bring her up. I'm like, she ain't leaving that nigga. Honestly, I still don't think she is. But, I guess the papers are filed. Whatever.
They do a lot of stuff for clout or for, how they...
TV.
For TV. So,
Did you ever watch their argument on
I
Zeus?
never watched it. Did you watch it?
Girl, fuck no. I got so much other shit to do.
So what was the point? I was gonna do that anyway. Anyways, y'all, have y'all been watching these lives? Okay, since we've been in quarantine, the new thing, since can't nobody go on no tours and no concerts, all of this, the lives. The last live that just came on what was that, Saturday, was Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu. Did you watch it, Jana?
I watched some of it, yes.
Girl, I had my wine. I had my candles lit. Girl, I was here for it and ready.
I did like some incense because I was, I just wanted to catch a vibe a little bit. I love both of them. Like, they were just two Black queens representing. They weren't hating on each other. Like, when Jill played one of her hits, Erykah was jamming and vice versa. And Jill is so fucking pretty. Oh my God.
Isn't she?
She's so gorgeous.
She is, and she's high as a kite. On I want to add to that. Come on, Jill.
Jill was high, and Erykah was drunk, and I was here for it. Yeah, they did good.
Yeah, they did. And Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Did you watch that? Everybody was clowning him. I know y'all probably saw that.
That was so. Yes, I did watch that. That was so fun. I watched the first one. Now, for y'all that don't know or maybe know, there were two, Babyface versus Teddy Riley. Now, the first one, I don't know. Teddy Riley was like, quarantine what? He had a whole motherfucking 3-piece band behind him, background singers, dancers, steppers, a whole cheerleading match, a football team. He also had the whole cast of the Real Housewives of Potomac in the back. Like, he just was doing too motherfucking much, and then his audio sucked. They clowned him. Them memes were life.
They were hilarious. But the new, it's another live coming on, Nelly versus Luda. For all y'all that's whoop for the 99 and the 2000s.
I'm have on my big ass, what is it? My big ass Cardinals fitted. Look, how is it gonna be big ass and a fitted cap? But my Cardinals fitted cap with my St. Louis Cardinals shirt.
Right. Come on.
Underlay, mama. Yeah. I'm be my living room. Doing the Nina Pop. Hey.
Girl, come on with it. Yeah, so we all have to watch that. I think that, do you know when that's coming on, Dana?
Well, actually, you guys are listening to this on Monday, so that has already passed.
It has already passed.
We're recording this on a Friday.
Yeah, you're right. So, yeah. Well, we'll watch that and then we'll talk about it. But, so, Dana, what are you listening to in quarantine? Drake's new album came out. Did you like it?
I haven't heard it yet.
Okay.
I know, friend.
I love Drake, but nah, you good.
I haven't listened to it yet. But I'm because I've been on a different vibe lately,
right.
So I haven't really been wanting to listen to that. I've been listening to a lot of Moneybagg. I say this all the damn time.
Come on, Moneybagg.
This bitch always listening to Moneybag. But there's this other girl that I discovered. Because, Apple Music makes these curated playlists based on, stuff that they think that you like.
Mm-hmm.
And I discovered this girl called Alina Baraz. And she has an album called It Was Divine. It's so beautiful. She has Smino on there, Khaled, Black, or Six Slack, however you want to call him, and Nas. Beautiful, beautiful music. And such a relatable album. All the songs are pretty as hell. I've also been listening to this girl named Kiana Lede.
Oh yes, I love her.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I just started listening to her, so I'm all about it. And I've been playing Summer Walker's Clear EP like on repeat like crazy.
She got a new EP?
No, this is old.
Oh, okay.
It's the Clear EP, the one where she has Put It On My Grave and Riot on there. Like, I've just been playing that like constantly, and a whole bunch of Jhené Aiko, and my husband Big Crit put out he put out a little small three song EP. I guess it's an EP. It's called Thrice X. So I've been listening to my husband. I gotta support our dreams.
Girl.
And of course the Savage remix.
Yes, Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce Savage. I said Beyonce said, look, this is my song. If you want me to be on it, I'm gonna do all the background vocals. I'm gonna change the beat. I'm gonna add this, there, that. I said, girl.
Didn't the queen come for it?
She came for it. She said, this is my song now, Meg. For Meg.
And Meg was like, here you go.
Right, exactly. Happily.
No, but I really I like the remix. I was just gonna say I really like the remix.
You like the remix. I don't really like it, but y'all know I'm not really a huge Beyonce fan. It's Chris Brown and Young Thug came out with an album together.
I heard about it.
It's not that good, but I mean, if y'all interested, Trey Songz also has a song with Summer Walker called Back Home. I like that song, so that's what I've been listening to. Also, Insecure is back on. I don't know what y'all are watching in quarantine, but Insecure is back on. If you got HBO, if you got a friend that got HBO, stream it. Okay, because it's been really good. Have you been watching it, Dana?
Yes, I've been watching it. But first, I just want to say thank you to my best friend's dad. His name is Bill. I have been using Bill's Spectrum login for the past 4 years. So anything I want to watch on cable, I use my best friend's dad's login. So I just want to give a shout out to my best friend's dad for allowing me to watch Insecure. But yes, bitch, I've been watching it. Girl, this season has been so well written and funny.
So well written and so funny. She is a genius. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, Issa, can I please be on your show? You're such a genius.
Shout out to Issa Rae, who writes for her own show, and Natasha Rothwell, who plays what's her character's name? Damn, she's the funny friend.
Yes, I know. I can't think of her name, but she's hilarious.
She plays, oh my God, I can't think of her name, but she plays the funny friend, Issa's funny friend. She also writes for the show. It's been so good.
It's been so good. And Molly and Issa had an argument, and I was like, do you think, let me ask you this, who do you think, okay, I'm going to tell you who I think. Molly, I feel like is wrong. That's all I'm going to say. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to just say I feel like Molly is wrong. Who do you think is wrong, Dana?
Give a breakdown on what the situation is.
So okay, if y'all are watching, I hate to be a spoiler alert, but hey, we're like 3 episodes in now. The 4th one comes on Sunday. Right now, Molly is mad at Issa because she feels like Issa went to Issa's doing this block party. It passed. Okay, Issa's headliner fell out, and so she asked Molly, your dude that you talking to, I don't know if he's Vietnamese or what he is, he works at Live Nation. Can you see if I can get this dude to come and be my headliner? Mine fell out. They've already been kind of rocky. They haven't been on the best communication terms. So Molly was like, yeah, I'll do it. That's when she first asked her. So then she came back Issa called her and was like, "What's up, girl? What happened? Like, I know you got me a headliner." And Molly was like, "No, I didn't ask him." And she was like, "Wait, what?" And she was like, basically she don't want to cross boundaries. She want to leave that. She wants to leave those two separate. And so Issa was like, "What the fuck?" So we get to the the day of the block party, and mind you, I'm like so proud. I'm like, "Go on, Issa! Like, this block party is lit." And so they're kind of like trying to make up a little bit. They ain't saying nothing, but it's like an unspoken like, let's squash the beef, kind of when they was like doing a little electric slide. So that's over. The night is over, and Molly goes to her dude, and she was some guy came over and was like, "Hey, can you come back and talk to the guy who headlined?" And he alluded to him helping Issa, and she was like, "Why would you go behind my back and help Issa when I told you I didn't want to or whatever?" But his friend, which is also who Issa's talking to, she went to him and asked him. So at that point, you're no longer included. I asked my dude that I'm talking to if he could ask his friend, who just happens to be the dude that you're talking to, and he did it. You're my friend. I don't know why you wouldn't even do it in the first place. That don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Or why you... First of all, I respected the boundary that you put in place. You said you didn't want to get involved, so I didn't involve you. I still got what I needed.
Correct.
Why? You are my friend, not just friend. You are my best friend. Why don't you want to see me succeed? She literally left Issa out to dry and was just like, figure it out. And I hated when Issa called her and was like, "Can you help me?" She's like, "Look, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this?" Like she's her mom or some shit. Like basically like making her feel like, damn, I can't do shit right. So I thought it was completely out of line for Molly to get upset with Issa, because what are you upset about? Like you told her you didn't want to get involved, and she didn't involve you on purpose, and everything worked out. The only beef is that you're beefing, but Molly is fucked up. As you guys can see, like her thought process is like totally off. But when she and her Asian boyfriend, when they were having communication issues, I could understand her frustration. Like I understood why she was frustrated with Issa for saying that she just was looking for something to complain about, because honestly that's something that I would have concerned myself with too. Like, hey, I'm opening up to you and you're not really talking, so that's kind of weird. But all the other shit that Molly be on, like the only thing this woman got is book smart. The way that she even doing her dad is like, are you fucking silly?
Yep.
What is wrong with you? That shit happened when you was knee high. The family is together. We celebrating 20, 30-year anniversaries, and you holding on to a grudge for what? Girl, let it go.
And your mama not complaining? Your mama's still there. Your mama is happy. Like, who cares? And I don't like how Molly called her and she was like, "You always need something. Like, you're from me." Okay, well, what are friends for? God damn it. Like,
exactly.
It's a mutual benefit. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Okay, if I need you sometimes, I need you. You need me. Like, but you gonna let me just fall and be done with it? So it was so funny because at the end, somebody went off with a gun and
that was funny.
Like, it's a gun, and it wasn't no gun. It was like, people got a gun. But anyway, what was you about to say?
I was gonna say that it's fucked up that Molly chose a time where she was mad at Issa to run down a list of all the things that she's done for her. Like, that's not a real friend. A real friend would never say, "Oh, I've helped you out of the kindness of my friendship, but you're needy." Like,
right.
Fake ass bitches. Like, Molly's fake. She either needs to go to therapy or get the fuck on. Like, I feel like at the beginning of the couple of episodes at the beginning, you could kind of tell that Issa was kind of elevating to a different level in her life. I feel like Molly is it's not a little bit. Molly is low vibrational. So she only sees things in a certain way. And her friendship with Issa is a little bit superficial in the sense that I feel as if Molly only likes Issa as a friend if Issa needs her, or she can have that power, that authority over her. Like, "Oh, you need me. You a needy bitch." Like, no, fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, for real. I agree with that totally. And I really hope that Lawrence and Issa, they kind of, you see what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I hope he not with that girl no more. I know we like going on and on. I could talk on and on about Insecure. It's so well written. It's the
A
best
really
show.
good show.
But I do want to mention real quick, y'all. Little Fires Everywhere came on. Did you watch Little Fires Everywhere with Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon?
Girl, I have been watching PJ Masks, Peppa Pig, and Little Baby Bomb.
Oh my gosh, I have been watching that too. Y'all have to watch Little Fires Everywhere. Like, if I'm like an advocate, like if I could be, that is like an excellent show. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. Please watch it. And then also for Life, I'm watching Little Fires Everywhere. You can binge watch that. It's already came on. It's whatever. For Life, it's executive produced by 50 Cent. That comes on ABC, but you can also watch it on Hulu. It's a really good show about a guy who is fighting for his life, who's innocent. He's in prison. He's been in there for like 10 years. And he was wrongly accused for doing something, for being a drug pen, or a kingpin. And he fought to be a lawyer. And so now he's fighting his own case to get himself out. And he also fights for other people to get out. Like, he represents other people in the system and has gotten them off. So it's a really good show if y'all want to watch it.
Is that based on a true story?
It is based on a true story.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I feel like I've heard that story before.
It's so good. So Little Fires Everywhere, For Life, Insecure. If y'all are watching anything, hit us up on, the socials. Let us know. If y'all want me to talk about something, I can talk about that too, child. But that's all I have for the break room.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to our show this week. Let us know what you think about our new rollout, how you like our new website, our new logo, the new format. We're going to keep everything the exact same, me and Anessa, and we're going to keep doing this until you guys say, okay, y'all, go home. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Next week we have a really cool guest coming in, talking about his adventures in entrepreneurship. And trust me, guys, listen, this is like a really good guest that you definitely want to hear from. So stay on the lookout for that, and give us some feedback. Like, comment on our Instagram, let us, in our Facebook and all of that, Twitter. Let us know how you like the new look. Yeah, we love you.
Love you guys.
And we'll see you guys next week.